How do I see a list of all currently defined environment variables in a Linux Bash terminal? In a Linux Bash terminal, there are often many environment variables that have been set, like $path and $home. Is it possible to see all of the environment variables that have been set? How?
The env command with no arguments will print a list of the exported environment variables and their values. These variables are made visible to subprocesses. Many other environment variables are not shown with this, and used inside the running shell only, e.g. for configuration.
TLDR use set POSIX set. According to the Bash manual, you can use the set built-in command to show all of the environment variables that have been set. The set command will also display the definitions of any functions. If you only want to see the variables and not the functions, then you can turn on POSIX mode before running the set command. The easiest way to do that is with set POSIX, but that will leave POSIX mode on until you turn it off with set plus POSIX. Therefore, the following command will show all of the defined environment variables by using a subshell without affecting POSIX compliance in your current shell. At RedGrittyBrick and at ICLZX suggested using the env command, however this command will not provide a complete listing of environment variables. Env will only show the variables that have been marked for export. Compare the output of ensort and export, p, and you will see what I mean. You can run com-23, set, POSIX, set, and sort, if you want to see which environment variables are not being exported. The reason for the discrepancy is that env is a separate executable as opposed to set, which is a shell built-in command. According to the Bash manual, when a command is executed that is not a shell built-in command or function, it will only receive environment variables that have been marked for export in Bash. There are many variables that are not exported. Therefore, if you wish to see all of the variables that your shell has defined, you must use the set command as stated in the manual. You can easily test this behavior for yourself using the following commands. You will see that set provides output while env does not.
Print shell variables, but not the values. Prints exported variables, i.e. those that get inherited by processes this shell starts, but not their values. Difference between shell and exported variables, this URL.
I arrived here from a search for how to order the output of env alphabetically. It's quite simple. The F option makes sort ignore case, which is what you probably want 99% of the time.
If you want to support the channel, please consider liking and subscribing.